So, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I am Danielle, and I know it's been a while. I know I didn't give y'all no warning. So, I'm just gonna hop into the video. Whoever catches the live catches it, and I'll see you on the playback. I just wanted to come up here and give my official, belated, if you will, farewell to the Ladygravedancer. Now, I know it might seem like I'm late, but I just discovered today that her channel is gone. Like, I saw years ago that something was going on because she had made all of her videos private. And I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? What's happening? And then about 2 years ago, it was, all over the witchy community of YouTube, which I am not a part of. So, I just do my own thing. I don't be collaborating with nobody. It's not that I'm not open to it. It's just, I just do my own thing. So I saw about 2 years ago that she had made her videos public again. And I was so grateful and so happy. But then I saw what was going on. I saw a lot of people in the witchy community talking about she's converted to Christianity, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. And so I'd watched a few of her videos. It's God's something. I can't think of the name of the channel. It's a trans woman. They invited the Ladygravedancer onto her channel, and basically it was like mentoring them in Christian witchcraft, because that's what it seems to me that the Ladygravedancer has converted to. Like, me being raised Christian, and I know that she wasn't, she was raised in the craft. So for me, when you say you convert to Christianity, that's something totally different than converting to Christian witchcraft, because most Christians would say that doesn't make any sense. Hello to whoever's popping in. So I hope she eventually does like Christian witchcraft videos or something like that, because I'm going to miss her. I'm so heartbroken. Like, I ain't gonna cry. Hello, how are you? So I'm not gonna cry because I ain't gonna mess up my makeup. my eyes definitely swelled up with tears earlier because I was just in a mood, and I typed in her name that she had changed her name to. Hey, what's up? What's up? I see some people popping in. Welcome. I'm just talking about how I am devastated and upset and heartbroken that the Ladygravedancer is officially gone from YouTube. I was just searching her name, like Tequila Aguayo. She had changed her name to that. Thank you for the likes. Oh, we got 23 people. Please, let's get these likes up for me, please. I appreciate it. So I saw that she changed her name, so I put that in the search bar. I'm like, okay, the channel didn't pop up. So I'm like, well, let me put the Ladygravedancer in. That didn't pop up, except for like videos that she's done on other people's channel. I'm like, oh my God, she's actually officially gone. All of her videos are gone. I am so sad, because if you didn't know, my name for this channel is inspired by her. My original channel's name was QGTV33. And when I came across her, I just loved how she said that she enchants things. Is the internet connection, is it choppy or something? What's going on? I loved how she said she enchants things. Let me enchant my herbs, enchant this, enchant that, and not charge. So that is actually the inspiration for the name of my channel, Enchanted Ways, the Ladygravedancer. So for her to be gone is I am sad. Like, I really am. So I've just been enjoying the videos of her that are up here. It's not quite the same because I loved her channel so much. So basically this video is going to be my farewell, me talking about just how much of an inspiration and how much I appreciated her videos and things of that nature. So I just loved her vibe. One, she was a Capricorn like me. And then I just loved how she was just unapologetically a witch, everything about her life was immersed in witchcraft, and I just never seen anybody live their life like that. Like even other witches and even people who are like deep in the craft and very knowledgeable in things, I had never, until I came across her, seen somebody like for every single thing, any issue that could arise in her life, she's gonna hit it with witchcraft. And so I just loved watching her videos. They were just so comforting to me to watch her. I loved how she was very involved with her family, involved with her community, just how much she was, just how big of a heart she had. How, you know, I love like the aesthetic of her home. It was creepy, like of course, like it's not my vibe, as you can see. My home doesn't really look like a witch's home until you see my altar and you see little things around my house like crystals and things like that. But she had a whole baby hanging from her her ceiling, like some creepy little child, and she would dress it up for Christmas. And it was just, her life was so interesting, and just how she lived her life as a witch was so interesting. The way she practiced magic, you know, how she gave permission, because when you, how she gave permission, let me finish my thought first, how she gave permission to witches to be witches. You know what I'm saying? I am from Virginia. Where are you from? So, when you're new to the path, you know, even though obviously as you grow up and mature in the path, you realize you don't need, okay, that's cool. You obviously, when you grow up and mature in the path, you realize you don't need permission from anyone. You know, you tap into your highest self, or whatever it is that you tap into, whether it's gods and goddesses or demons, whatever you're into, because I am a student of Brother Panic as well. But when you're new in the path, you know, you're like a fish out of water, and having a guide, having a mentor is really helpful. And I just loved how authentic she was in the craft. And just, I love her vlogs, how, again, how big of a heart she had with like helping family members, helping friends with witchcraft, helping strangers, helping people on her job. Like, she was the first person I have seen who was that unapologetic. And also, obviously, her boss was cool as well. But she had altars and, and goddess statues and all types of stuff in her office, the USA. So I had never seen that before. Like, obviously there are people like Magical Lady Duchess. That's someone who I used to watch a lot as well. She has her, you know, her own office building, so obviously her office and her job is going to be filled. But the Ladygravedancer was like just she worked in like a housing complex or an apartment complex or something like that. So to just see, I think she had like Hecate statues. I'm not sure what the statue was. I think it was Hecate. But like, she had a whole altar. She would cast spells. She, you know, and I guess her co-workers, some of them were witchy as well, because I remember a video of one of her co-workers uncrossing her, like doing an uncrossing. I think they had an egg. I can't remember whether they had an egg or what. I just remember them going, using the cross symbol on the Ladygravedancer, because she had run into some evil eye, some bad juju while she was out. Probably not, okay? It take a lot of money to fly out the country, okay? But you can support shopenchanted.ways.com. So I get my money up. I would love to travel to India. I definitely believe I have ancestry in India, because I have always been drawn to and fascinated with Hinduism and all of that. And I would love to visit India one time in my life. But we got to get from up underneath this Trump regime, because you leave America, you might not be able to get back in. Okay, the way they running things now, whether you're an American citizen or not, if you're not the right kind of American citizen, you might not get back in. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get this fool out of office and get things kind of back to normal. There is no normal, really, but to get back to a better place and then go beyond. Like, I don't even want to go back. Let's just go forward and do better and be better. But yeah. But yeah, I am truly going to miss the Ladygravedancer. Oh my God. Like I said, her videos were just such a comfort to me. I understand. I don't know, like, the true, I don't know if it was anything that happened that made her want to convert. I just remember her saying, she wanted to work with a different type of energy. I guess the spirits and deities that she was working with and had been working with for years were not compatible anymore, or I don't know. Like, she said she was looking for something softer, and the Christ energy was very comforting to her. So I don't know if something happened that made her want to convert to Christianity, because it's so interesting, because she was like really raised up as a witch. Now, her parents or what have you, or her mom, I don't remember her talking about her dad that much, that I think about it. But her mom, they just would practice, would practice witchcraft. They didn't necessarily call it witchcraft. And it wasn't until later on that she realized, oh, that's what this is. This is what we do. That's what it's called. And then she, took on the title of witch before she even realized how many negative connotations being a witch has with it. But she didn't back down. She kept on with her path because, it was in her, not on her. But she will be sorely, sorely missed. I learned so much from her. Like, one of my first spells I did was probably, one of the first things I made as a witch was her cleansing spray. And it's just so much. It's like a death in a way. Because like I said, I have no problem with anybody converting and doing whatever they got to do. You do what you feel called to do. But I do wish, and I also get it, but I do wish that she had left her videos up, because it was just such a wealth of information. So much information. Because, like, she was a true witch. Like, from the beverages she would make her own soaps and lotions. She had her own Etsy shop for a long time. Like, there was just so much that she did, and it was just a joy to watch her videos, because every inch of her house was witchified. The inside, the outside. I love how she has so many dogs. Like, she's such a hard worker too, like, to maintain all that she has. She has so many children. And she didn't have a lot of kids. I don't think she had more kids than me, but she just had still to have kids, and at least 5 dogs. I think she had a few cats and stuff too. And to keep her house as clean as she did with that many pets and all the fur was a marvel. So, I don't know. Maybe she just got burnt out. I don't know. Again, whether there was any other motivation besides just wanting to deal with a different energy. But like I said, I do hope she makes Christian witchcraft videos. And or just come back and do something, because I don't see her makeup channel she had. I don't see any of her channels anymore. So yeah. So yeah. I don't know why they retracted all of their messages. So I'ma just help them out, because that's weird. They've been in there the whole time chopping it up, and now all of their messages are retracted. So whatever. But yeah, did any of y'all watch the Ladygravedancer? Because I'm pretty sure that I recommended her videos throughout the years on this channel. Were any of y'all fans? For those of y'all willing to type in the chat. But yeah, I am definitely going to miss her. Like I said, I'm just going down memory lane and watching what videos she actually has up here. But most of the good stuff is gone. Like the videos that she has up here now is just, like I said, the videos that are on other people's channels. So they're like just answering witchy questions, like the witch's voice. She was featured on that channel a lot, and then just interviews and like her cauldron of conspiracies. That's still up. And then I do see, again, I can't think of the name of their channel. I know it's God's something. You just learned about her through me. Yeah, I loved her so much. She was the witch for me. So yeah, I am definitely sad. But luckily, I was able to absorb as much information as I could throughout the years. She was up here for a long time, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's been over 10 years. I came across her channel around 2014, which is when I officially became a witch. Like I started, if you don't know the story, well, I do have it on my channel. I was raised Christian, but I started noticing weird things, you know what I'm saying? Just in the world in general. And so I just started researching, and I came across this website called Vigilant Citizen that would talk about the occult and the symbolism and like the spells that are being cast on us by the elite, and what is it? SRA, yes, satanic ritual abuse, all of those things. And me learning like the pagan origins of Christianity and all that just eventually led me to studying hoodoo, studying the occult more. And the first official teacher I came across this teacher through EA co-editing. Because I was like, okay, if we be lied to about everything else, let me see, are demons as bad as people say? So that's how I got introduced through EA co-editing. And then one of the recommended videos was Bobby Hemmett, the master teacher, Bobby Hemmett. And I became a student of him. That's how I got introduced to Brother Panning, Reverend Phil Valentine, Dr. Delbert Blair, Dr. Alim El Bay, Brother Rich, all of these people. And so I just went down that rabbit hole. And that was about 2013. I started studying witchcraft hoodoo around 2009. What I didn't already know, being born and raised in the South. So 2014 was when about the time I came across the Ladygravedancer. Yes. Okay. I never heard of her. It's so many, Urzuli. It's so many people are gone. Like the first person I remember that left was Pretty Boss TV. I used to watch her videos. Now, I'm not surprised because I got a vibe from her, and then one of my clients was like, it was just a vibe. She didn't actually say anything, this particular client, but I picked up telepathically, like, hey, she ain't what she's out here, portraying. And then she converted to, I don't know what, because she's Jah and everything, so I don't know, is it Rastafarianism? I don't know what she's on. But yeah, so many people are gone. And it makes me wonder, it's like, okay, especially with a person like the Ladygravedancer who wasn't raised Christian at all. It's like, is this, the what do they call it? The shadow government, the elite, the whoever you want to call it, the powers that want to be. Are they casting spells to like convert people back to Christianity, or just convert people to Christianity? Because I mean, for the past at least 10 years, a lot of people have been waking up. Even people who were deep in the church have been waking up and, leaving the church behind, getting more into spirituality, exploring things more that were deemed evil. Because, I mean, if depending on what type of Christian you were raised as, everything evil. You can't do yoga. You can't do nothing. Crystals evil. Everything evil. And so a lot of people have been waking up and realizing that's foolish. And now it's like this great return or something. But it is interesting. So many witches are converting to Christianity. And it's like, what is going on? You got to stand firm. Okay, you already in hell. So this is hell. Okay, this is a hell realm. Being on earth is hell. So what are you afraid of? Exactly. If you go to another hell, it might have rainbows and oceans and things just like this. Like, what's the big deal? And like, the deeper you get into Christianity itself, if you really studying the Bible, I feel like it's going to lead you somewhere else. Oh, wow. Do you remember the channel? Because that wouldn't surprise me, because the thing is, these so-called Christians and these politicians and things, a lot of them, if not all of them, have occultists and psychics and witches and all types of people. Okay, cool. All types of people on their payroll, like going way back. I think Abraham Lincoln had a psychic. A whole bunch of people were into the things. And like, that's why I like Hellboy. If you haven't watched Hellboy, watch it, because I feel like it's more kind of a documentary than a movie. Now, obviously there are, I'm sure, some embellishments and all sorts of things, but like, when it comes to Hitler and the shit that he was into, they weren't lying about that. Hitler was for sure into the occult very deeply. Very deeply. Like trying to build his own UFOs, all types of stuff. And like, there's a whole thing about his mission won't what people thought it was. But yeah, I ain't even gonna get too much into that. But a lot of these people are, one, they're occultists themselves. They are not Christians. And then a lot of these people also have occultists and all of this on their payroll. So yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all. Okay, I'm gonna just screenshot this. You know what? I'll just write it down. I'd be afraid, because I don't go live that often. I was like, I don't want to mess up. And the live jump off. But I'm going to check that out. Yeah, that's right up their alley. And one thing I've been getting into more is this whole CERN thing, because they cut CERN off. And the way things is going in the world, especially in America. Okay, thank you. There's this theory that either when they first cut CERN on or what have you, we went to a different timeline, to it like the darkest timeline. Oh my God, what is her name? She's a new channel. I have to let's see. I might be able to find it up here. She does a lot of videos. Like, she just got on the scene a month ago. But she does a lot of videos about the Mandela effect and glitches in the matrix and things of that nature. And so the video she taught, here it is. To be unique D takes. We all know at this point that influencers. The number 2, the letter B, unique, the letter D takes. She talks about, there's a video she talks about, like we went into a different timeline, like the dark timeline, and that's why things are going to hell in a handbasket. So we as witches and occultists gonna have to collapse these timelines so we can get back, you know, on the right track. But yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all if that's what they're doing. But like I said, a lot of these politicians are occultists and witches themselves. They just claim Christianity, just like they claim being straight. But every time the Republicans get together, grind to crash. Okay. Like, be for real. These people are not what they say they are at all. But yes. I'm definitely gonna have to check out those videos and see what's going on. But hello. Yeah. Yeah, that's one way to look at it too. Yeah, I definitely feel like we all need to just reset in some sort of way, because I know I've been feeling off lately. I don't know about y'all. And it's like, what's going on? So I've just been, you know, doing what I need to do to get in alignment and stay in alignment. Because part of it, yes, I have been slacking on like my affirmations and all of the things that I do to stay in alignment. But I do feel like there's something weird going on with the energy and time and stuff as well. Yes, is it? Well, I'm just say rain. Yeah, I used to be subscribed to her for a long time. Like, I loved her so much, and I just discovered today, because I was just in a mood, like a part, like I just said, part of me getting back in alignment. Like, well, let me watch some videos, you know, brush up on my education and things like that. And I put her in the search bar, and all of her videos are gone. They've been doing that for years. She was. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Wait a minute. Okay, I don't have it right here. Oh, it's over on in the corner. It's not on my bookshelf. But I got a book. I got a tarot book from Five Below, because I used to hold on, let me grab it real quick. She's a channel, or I guess I'm assuming it's a she. But I have been looking at their website for years, not channel. I have been looking at their website for years. Oh, it is a woman. Yes, Tina Gong. I got this from Five Below. Hello. Chocolate sugar. Okay. That's going to make me hungry. But yes. Now, I mean, I get what you saying with the whole Five Below thing. I was like, the fuck is going on? Why are y'all selling this stuff? But I mean, I take advantage because it's like, okay, especially when I was living in Virginia, because um, you had to travel a bit to get to Botanicas or just order online. Yes. I got my little singing bowl from Five Below, like last month. Hold up. Yes. So I take advantage. But now, this day is Botanica Central. You can get spell candles out of Walmart. That's how bad they get down with the get down around here. Yeah, it's like a hit or a miss when it comes. I guess it's like a season or something. I don't know what they be having going on with marketing. And they feel, well, let's push some stuff out. The people seem to be into this. But I don't be messing with Five Below too much no more because it ain't Five Below no more. I saw something there the other day for $35. I said, what is going on? What are y'all doing? How we go from Five and Below to $35? Why is anything in your store $35 and it look cheap as hell? Like, if you're gonna charge this much, at least no. I was afraid I'm gonna change the title because I don't want nobody thinking that she's died. Yes. But no, she's officially gone from YouTube is what I mean. Like, I can't find any of her videos anymore. Like, her channel is completely gone. The makeup channel, I can't find anything. I was just in a Ladygravedancer mood and I couldn't find any of her videos. I had seen years ago, about 6 or so years ago, she had made all her videos private. And then I noticed like sometime later, she made them available again. That's something the Ladygravedancer used to talk about a few years ago, about how, the government is going to try to basically pull a Salem witch trials again. And under this regime, they could do it. But not on my motherfucking watch. I don't know about nobody else. Because we gonna all go if they try to pull that stunt again. But yeah, which is crazy. I don't know. I mean, the thing of it is, when it comes to humanity, and what I'm starting to realize more and more the older I get, is that the people like us, it's always like that. It's like, it's always this small group of people who are in the know, people who are brave enough to step away from the status quo and follow, their heart, follow their higher self, that inner calling, and then the masses who are just easily swayed. NPCs is what the children are calling them these days. Yeah. It's definitely, I mean, at the end of the day, it's brainwashing. Because here's the thing. This is what I noticed when I was in elementary school, okay? This is why I feel like I was always an occultist. I feel like occultists are born, they're not made. It's just a matter of whether you have the courage to not give a damn about peer pressure or what people think about you or whatever. Because I remember when I was a child, growing up in the church, and you go to church and it's fire and brimstone, blah, 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 blah. I remember being terrified one night to go to sleep. Yes. And because I was afraid I'm going to die and go to hell in my sleep. I don't know how old I was. I'm going to just, maybe 6. I don't know. I was very young. And I remember I was crying. I was devastated and terrified. And my mom was like, you ain't going to go to hell. Go to sleep. And it was just so dismissive and so shocking to me. It was like, why are we going to church every Sunday then? If you can be this dismissive and this nonchalant about something that's supposed to be so very serious, we're going to burn in eternity for 2 seconds of sin. Because I don't give a damn how long you live. You can live to be 1,000 years old. 1,000 years old is 1 second compared to eternity. So we're going to burn in hell for all of eternity for 2 seconds of sin. And it's this whole thing, all this fear mongering and fire and brimstone. It's like, you can just dismiss it like that. And that was like probably my first awakening when I realized, okay, people perpetrating a fraud around here. They don't believe what they say they believe. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, if things are this serious, why do you commit any sins? Especially little sins that you can control. So that was like probably my first major awakening. Just that realization of like, okay, y'all really don't believe how you say you believe. Hold on, y'all. My nose running. So yeah. After that, right. So after that, I mean, I'm guessing that was the seed. And then for me, I was just always fascinated by ghost stories, by mythology, by anything mystical and supernatural. Because apparently, there was supposed to, I don't know how true it was supposed to be like some dead child on our property growing up, like their spirit, or I don't know. And our lamps would just cut on by themselves. I'm like, that's her. Now that I'm grown, I'm thinking, it's like, that's probably an electrical issue. Because they were, what do you call them? Touch tone lamps? I used to love them lamps. You just touch it to cut it on. It didn't have a switch. So I think it was probably, like I said, an electrical issue. But I mean, I just used to get a kick out of stuff like that. And I wasn't afraid. I was just fascinated. Yeah, I believe that too. But like I said with the Ladygravedancer, she wasn't even raised Christian. So that's what's so surprising to me, because I can understand if you grew up in the Christian path, you've been beat over the head when you go into hell for every little thing for years upon years upon years. And like I said earlier, depending on how deep you are in it, or how, you know, because it's all different types of Christians. But you got Christians that curse and gamble and drink, and then you got Christians that don't do anything. So, I mean, you get beat over the head with this fear enough times, then I can understand, you know, struggling with repentance. Yeah, struggling with repentance and things when you get on this path. Because that's something I've struggled with, but it's like, at a point, you do enough research and you realize religion is political. So even its inception wasn't pure. You know what I mean? Even the inception of religion had an ulterior motive. It was all about control and politics and land grabs. When you really look at history, it's like, okay, I believe this and you don't, so y'all going to hell and y'all demons, and we can kill y'all with impunity. Basically, it's like religion is used as a tool to dehumanize some other group, and then, well, now we can kill them and take all of their land, and, well, I'm justified because I serve this God or this deity and you don't. You know, so it's always been tainted, you know? So I forgot where I was going with that. But it's just, oh, I was just saying, like, the more research you do and getting into the history, eventually that whole, ooh, I'm going to hell and all of that goes away. Because it's like, it truly is in you. I remember, like I said, I've always been fascinated by these things. And then when I was about 9 years old, that's when I started reading playing cards. There was this, it was a little booklet in the grocery store of this red-headed lady with, all you could see was her eyes. She was holding up a deck of playing cards. And so that fascinated me in and of itself. you know. So I picked that thing up and I was just sold. And I love the fact that I could just be playing with my playing cards and people were thinking that, oh, you playing solitaire? Like, I ain't doing no damn solitaire. I mean, I would be thinking that to myself, like, I ain't doing no solitaire. I'm reading. I was saying, who the hell in here? That's what I'm doing at 9 years old. See what the cards got to say about all these people in here. But I just say, yeah, I'm playing solitaire, whatever. So, yeah, but even then, you know, the fear, and I repented. And then, shoot, about 2 or 3 years later, I was back. Because like I felt the Craft movie, I know it's just a movie, but I felt it in my spirit that it was something special about that movie. And it wasn't even for rent in the movie store. I don't know how old y'all are. I'm giving away my age. But I had to buy it. It was on sale. So I bought it, and I remember being afraid to buy the movie, not because I was afraid that it was going to be a scary movie, but I instinctively knew if I watch this movie, my life is going to be changed. I'm not going to be the same person anymore. And I watched that movie and it was true. Like, okay, I started studying Wicca. I had a little friend because I didn't have, this was, okay, let me see. I don't think I had internet yet. This was back when dial-up was all the rage, y'all. Yeah, I don't think I got internet until I was maybe 13 or so years old. And it was Juno. It was a free Juno CD that came in a box of cereal. What was the movie for you? Oh, it was the same movie? Was it The Craft or a different movie? But yeah, like I said, I didn't have internet at the time. So my friend, he had a printer. He printed out like a stack of stuff on Wicca and the religion and spells and glamour magic and all of these types of things. And I was just so in love. And around the same time, I came across another little booklet in the grocery store. Okay. And it was about astral travel and astral projection. And I remember I would lay in the bed and work on making my toes tingle and have out-of-body experiences and stuff. And made my own runes. Like, this how you know, okay, a true witch, even then, because I instinctively, I'm like, okay, where am I want these runes. This is fascinating to me. I can't tell, you know, my mama wants some runes. So I went out and I just let, you know, the spirit, let the rocks speak to me. And I picked each rock individually, and I had some some little glitter red fingernail polish, and I wrote the rune symbols on and made my own little rune set. So like it truly is in you. You know what I'm saying? Now I will say this for those of you who were raised Christian, because this is what I discovered. Let's see, it's 2026 now. I don't think it's been 10 years, but maybe about 6 or so years ago. Thank you, Rain. I realized that I was shutting off a part of me by denying Christianity as a whole. Because for me, unlike a whole bunch of Christians who just going through the motions and perpetrating a fraud, I approached Christianity from a more pure place, from a more spiritual place, and really took it seriously. And so I realized it was a Kirk Franklin song, Hosanna. Because I'm a music lover. If you're not new to my channel, you know I am a music lover. It is in my blood. A lot of people in my family, if they don't sing, they write like professionally. They play instruments. I sing, like, it's just in my blood. So I listened to that song and I broke down and cried. And it dawned on me that I was shutting out, you know, a whole, just for lack of a better word, just a whole spirit that I connected to. Not religion, not the church, but there is a Christian or Christ, whatever spirit that's just not even on the same frequency as the church. Because if you really get down to it, the church is, and religion itself is very low vibrational. I said it. Sue me. It's low vibrational. But the true, pure spirit of whatever it is it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Or it's high vibrational and it's okay. So I realized I was just shutting out a whole aspect of my spirituality by denying that part of me. Because at one point it did feed me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not opposed to listening to gospel songs now, because there are some very good gospel songs. And what I've had to realize also recently, because I watch to this day, I just started maybe like last year or year before last, Pastor Mike McClure Jr. I do watch his sermons because I do feel like he's anointed. And that's the thing too. Some people are genuinely anointed. And there's just something that you can gain from that. So, you know, when I feel called, I will watch one of his sermons. Just like I finally gave in years before I started watching Pastor Mike. I started watching Reverend Ike, because I would see his stuff and it's like, because he had Reverend in his name, I shunned it. And when I finally watched his videos and got into it, I'm like, this man is a whole occultist. And he is a damn conjure man. If you listen to Reverend Ike, he will slip some hoodoo in there. Okay? And he is an occultist, because he talks about, I mean, like the vibration, he talks about it from a Christian perspective so people can grasp it. Because, I mean, he was so ahead of his time. He was doing shit, talking about manifestation and all of this back in the 70s. Yeah, absolutely. Because it does feed a part of your soul. And another thing, too, I realized, not on my own with this particular thing, what is his name? He's a Bokor, the Divine Prince Taya Mecca. He was saying how your ancestors, some of your ancestors are still Christian. So by denying that, you're also cutting off them. And so doing certain things is a way to honor those ancestors. So, like, I'm cool with that. But as far as, like, going fully going back to church and all of the Hushan John, absolutely fucking not. Because once your eyes are open, you can't close them. You can't. You cannot unlearn something that is just resonates so true. So I told y'all years ago, I don't see myself converting. And I still feel that way today. But I have, you know, like you're saying, Rain, I still enjoy a good preaching and a good praise and worship. Although even these days, the church is so, it's such a production now. Because even though I truly feel like Pastor Mike is anointed, going to his church would be like going to a club or something like that, like the lights and it's dark and blue. It's like, we are the pews. We are the churches that still got them wooden pews, a stained glass window, you know, an asthmatic preacher, all right, and one of those preachers that's going to get down with the get down. Where is the Mississippi Mass Choir type of choirs? Like, they don't even have that no more. So it's like, what's really going on? Especially with the whole, okay, this possible agenda or spell that's being cast on the masses to make everybody go back to Christianity. What the fuck are we going back to? Because it ain't that old school anointing that will make a lump disappear on you. It's not like, it's not that. It's very produced. It's everybody fell into the trap of clicks and views now. You got the little mic and all of this. Ain't no more pulpit. Ain't no more velvet robe. Like, there was a specific energy with that old school church that was powerful. You know what I'm saying? That got us through and over some shit. And even that's gone now. Like, it makes me think of the Pirates of the Caribbean, where what was it? Captain Barbossa and Captain Jack Sparrow were like discussing with the Kraken, the dead Kraken in the background. And it was like, the world is getting smaller. I think that's what Captain Barbossa said. And Jack Sparrow was like, nah, it's not getting smaller. There's less in it. And I really feel like that. Like, it's the magic is leaving, y'all. We got to bring this shit back. Like, for real. We got to collapse some timelines. We got to bring some shit back. Because something is amiss. Something is off. And it's been off for a while, but like, it's seriously off now. Like, when I think about all of the people who are gone, the Michael Jacksons, the Princes, all of these people that brought a spirit and an energy to the planet, that I feel like, is it ever going to come back? I know they say there's nothing new under the sun, but it feels like there is something missing now. Okay? Patti LaBelle is still with us. I hope she stay with us forever, because she is one of the last of the legends still doing the damn thing. And I was just thinking, like, last night, like, oh my God. Unfortunately for my kids, what I have been doing for too long is playing my music in my ear instead of doing how, we used to do. And just, our parents used to just blast the music, get up. I don't give a damn what time it is, what time you went to sleep last night, get up. Okay, it's Aretha blasting. It's Luther Vandross blasting. It's Otis Redding and Sam Cooke blasting. Get up and clean. We don't do that no more. Or at least I haven't been. I hope y'all still are. But yes, they were definitely superhuman. I mean, there are stories about like how Prince would levitate. Like, he wouldn't touch the ground when he walked in. If you tried to get a picture of it, the picture would disappear out of your phone. But here's the thing. And this is what's going on too. A lot of us, we're all, I won't say we're all, because I do feel like there are some people who truly probably don't have a soul and what the fuck they are. But people like us, definitely have superpowers. And I feel like things are happening the way they are too, because our superpowers are coming online, or they already have, and it's like we're about to get deep into the shit and it really come online. Yes. Are you listening to Michael Jackson or somebody else I named? I was just watching his movie the other day. I was just watching bits and clips of it because it was my husband that was watching it. He had started watching it on the plane. And so he went ahead and rented it and stuff. But what I saw was really good. What's his name? Coleman Domingo or what have you? Yes. Oh my God. Michael is unmatched. Okay? I was showing my son the other day how that the Asian kid had climbed up on the crane or the platform with him. Michael didn't miss one beat. He hung on to that man for dear life. He meant you were not going to fall and die on my watch. Okay? And he was just so in love. He was like he had really met God. So, what we have now, and this ain't to take no credit from Beyonce, especially on Beyonce's internet. Where the fuck did that come from? She's got that energy too, but it's a bit suspect. Hopefully, what her husband got going on ain't no reflection of her. Because I get it, you know what I'm saying? Being married to somebody, it's like when they make a move, you automatically put they bullshit move on the spouse. So I'm hoping that what he got going on with trying to bring Black people out of the boycott of Target by only having his stuff exclusively at Target. Hopefully that's not a reflection of her. Hopefully she not on the same bullshit he on. And it's just, you know, we got too much money to be getting divorced, but fuck you. And don't you put your hands don't you put your hands on me. It is. I really think it's a money thing. I hope it is. Because it's like, you got DTS Madison on your song talking about you're black like that. And then your husband going and doing this foolishness. First of all, it ain't even a blackout. I mean, it's not even a boycott. It's a blackout. We saying we ain't going back, period. And it's like, you gonna try and force our hand? I hope that album flops. I hope not a solitary soul buys it. Yeah, I don't know. Because it's some weird shit, because it's possible that they have been dating and talking for a long time. Like when she was young. Because I remember it was like some interview or whatever, or I don't know whether it was a part of their documentary or something with Destiny's Child. And I don't think she was an adult. And like Kelly had kind of insinuated that she was talking to somebody. It's like, is this, did he? Oh, for sure. And I was hoping he would use his powers for good. But who is that? The spirit cooking lady. Do you know who I'm talking about? Because I had hopes for Jay-Z. I had hopes that, you know, it was the spirit cooking lady. I do not remember her name. But they were like forehead to forehead. And it was like, it looked like to me that they were battling with their energies. And he like pushed her back with his energy. I'm like, okay, okay, Jay-Z, get her. Get it, because that woman is... What bothers me is the children aspect. Like, what the fuck you got going on with her art? It's like, this some slick shit y'all trying to be on with the naked children and calling it art. So yeah. But here's the thing. I'm pretty sure he's a warlock, but she was born and raised in Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like she knows a thing or two as well. When it comes down to the hoodoo, I don't know what's going on. He's possibly her handler. Like, it's, you know, truth is stranger than fiction. Yes, that's the one, Marina. So who's Anna? Who am I thinking about? Who were we thinking about? Because that name sounded familiar too. Because there's two of them. It's her, and then there's this fashion lady who thinks she Erykah Badu. Is that the Anna? Well, that makes sense too. That makes sense. And the thing of it too, listening to Beyonce's daddy in interviews, so it's probably some, you know, trauma going on. And Jay-Z just slipped right into that. You know what I'm saying? Because when has Beyonce had a childhood? So that's why, another thing too, why she's probably about the closest, you know, with us now, as far as like celebrities that can make folks pass out and all these things on the level of Michael Jackson, because they got a similar story. Because where was her childhood? And then to hear how whatchamacallit talks about Tina, it's like, who do you think you're talking to and about? Like, we ain't trying to take away your contributions and things, but we all know a man works from sun to sun and a woman's work is never done. So Tina been doing the damn thing. and probably putting bugs in his ear, do this, do that, that's helping his business out. You know what I'm saying? And the way he tried to trash talk her, it's like, why? Now I'm pretty sure she got some shit too, because she looked like it. But, like, don't downplay Miss Tina. Yeah. Yeah, like I hope it's like, I hope they got like a Will and Jada type of situation going on, where it's like, okay, in the public eye we're this, and for money we're this, and all of that, but that she severs her ties energetically, even if she can't do it physically. Oh, really? Yeah, like, I mean, and I was gonna say that too. Like, Beyonce could have just been a world famous hairstylist or something like that. She could have had a childhood, could have went in all types of directions. I mean, it seems like she's fulfilling that now with her sacred line. But yeah, like I said, I hope it's like her ties are severed spiritually, and she just keeping up appearances because of the children and for money reasons and things of that nature. But you would think people of that status would sign a damn prenup. I hope she did. They both needed to. They both were, you know, their own celebrity in their own right. Oh, really? Like, was it very luxurious and like one of those salons, like really high end? But yeah, there's some stuff going on. Okay. Real fancy. You had money way back when. Okay. Yes. My grandmother was a hairstylist, and so my mama learned all of her things from her. I learned my things from my mama and now YouTube. So it's like I don't even be going in hair salons and stuff like that. Okay. That's what's up. Did you ever run into Beyonce? I remember my husband, he got a story about seeing her in Virginia, like back when it was still the Destiny's Child days, and they weren't that popular and stuff yet. She was at the McDonald's. Because he used to work at the McDonald's. Okay. Mm. Ooh. But yes, we definitely have to collapse some timelines, y'all. Do the 2-cup method and get things back on track. Because, I mean, that's part of what's going on with the economy and stuff as well. Distracting folks from their spiritual awakenings and breakthroughs, because for a while, it seemed like the most devout of people were waking up. And now things is just going backwards in so many different areas, from laws to so many things. I shouldn't be surprised, because when COVID hit and everybody just fell in line, I should have known right then that we went in for a wild ride. I know I'm switching subjects. Mm. Mm-hmm. It seemed like time, first of all, time is just flying. So I'm trying to think of the year. I don't know. I guess maybe since 2020 it seemed like things were trying to, no, that's too far back. So I'll say within the past maybe 3 or 4 years, it seemed like people were trying to wake up and starting to realize, you know, what you've been told ain't necessarily the truth. But at the same time, like I said, when the whole shutdown went down and these good devout black Christians didn't recognize the mark of the beast when they saw it, I'm like, oh, okay. let me just work on my aim. Mm-hmm. Because I might have to take out a few folks if shit go down on some Mad Max level type of stuff. Because we are truly in a dystopia now. I mean, we kind of always were, but it's like the laws that got rolled back that I didn't think. Like Roe versus Wade. Listen, I don't know where this shit gonna head with this AI. Because I remember it used to be, the saying was, believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see. Now you can't believe none of what you hear and none of what you see, because AI has gotten out of control. I done been fooled a few times. I'd be so pissed. But what I've come to realize recently is like, okay, I have a love-hate relationship with it, because I ain't gonna lie, I do use it from time to time. To like help me with my business and different things. So I ain't got hired by so many people. But, and I do like a lot of the like little, I realize, okay, this is AI. The jazz videos and stuff that I like to watch, and like the Dream House Project with her Barbie core ambiance videos and stuff. It's like, okay, I be ragging on AI, but I'm using it and liking some aspects of it. I know. All we can pray, I'm nice to my AI. Because if the singularity happened, if our robot, is it our robot? Yeah. When that that robot told that old black woman, listen, don't go outside. I'm trying to save your life. I actually like you. Okay? You go out there, you're going to get killed. So I'm nice to my AI sometimes. You got to check AI sometimes, though. So just in case. Just in case. Maybe I can get a job or something. I'm being one of the patrol vehicles. Okay? Because I don't know where this is going to head. I mean, I got a pretty good idea. Because it's flooding really bad in New York. And I ain't never heard of that before. I've been on this earth 38 years. So, I don't know. I honestly don't. But the way things are going as far as how much resources and stuff the data centers take up. Unfortunately, the way things are headed, maybe in our lifetime, we're going to see the end of humanity. As scary as that sounds, because everybody's still taking shit as a joke. And I'm guilty as well. Oh, yeah. I mean, too many of us aren't taking things as seriously as we have to turn this ship around. And so this might be it. I mean, I do have hope in the younger generations, because like the young guys on the Jam podcast, I don't know if you're familiar with them, how they're like, into politics, and they really got their finger on the pulse of awareness and things of that nature. And I do have some hope as far as, like I said, the people who are in their early 20s and things. But we ain't moving fast enough. We not turning the ship around fast enough. We are truly headed toward an iceberg. And ain't nobody sounding the alarm in mass, that is. Like, it's been plenty of people, but nobody's taking things seriously. We are really on some ostrich shit. Just stick your head in the sand and pray for the best. So I really don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, things have been happening. I'm sure you saying you know you've been here longer. I don't know how much longer, but I'm sure you probably remember how things used to be with just bugs. There's so many less bugs, and I ain't even complaining too much. But things are different. Nature ain't as vibrant as it used to be. Your screen door, you try and go outside at night, back in the day, the whole thing would be covered with all sorts of bugs. Yeah, I hear you. Because I feel like with my intuitiveness, I am, I be seeing things coming down the pipeline before other folks, which, forewarned is forearmed. Now, what I do have to work on more is my follow through. I have gotten much better with that this year. Girl, the sun is so damn hot. I ain't got a sunburn, but we working on it. Like, it really feels like you're being burned, like you're being cooked when you go outside. And it's been so hot. I'm in the South. It is so hot. And what's bothering me is the rain. We'll get rain, but it won't just rain. You would rain and just rain all day. So the intel that I have on the sun is that there's two. And so the true sun has made its presence known. Now, I got that from Isis Wisdom. I know they tell you don't look at the sun, but the main sun looks like a portal if you look at it. It looks like a portal. So I guess that's where all these low vibrational entities, maybe they're coming through the portal of the sun. Yeah, I love Isis Wisdom. I think her name is Atun Ray now, I think, but she hasn't changed her name on YouTube. And I've been doing stuff that they say don't do for a long time. Because I've been looking at the sun since I was a child. Now, I know the correct thing to do, you do it sunrise or sunset. You ain't supposed to look at the full strength of the sun. But I've done that 2 years ago. I'm gonna try that too much now. But yeah, it bothers me so much that it won't just rain. When it rains, it'll just sprinkle, or it'll pour down for maybe a few minutes, 10 minutes, and then boom, it's gone. No, I want it to rain all day for several days, because we honestly need it. Like, there's a drought all over the U.S. But it's so much. And the truth is definitely stranger than fiction. Another person I've been getting back into is David Icke. I used to, he was one of the first people I came across years ago. Outrageously hot. Burning hot. You don't even want to be outside. I'm just grateful that our AC is fixed. Because, child, they wired this shit up wrong. And that's another thing. The quality of living is just going downhill. Don't nobody take pride in their work. Everybody want to cut corners and shit. So, they had wired the AC up wrong in this house. Oh, definitely check him out. He's, I don't know whether he's British or he from across the pond. He's been doing this thing for a long time. 363 Empire is the name of the channel he recently did an interview on. I don't know if you're familiar with 363 Empire. That's Brother Rich. I think he goes by a new name now as well. But he been in the game for a long time. The legends, the master teachers that I mentioned earlier, Reverend Phil Valentine, Brother Panic, Bobby Hemmett, and things. I don't know if he ever interviewed Bobby Hemmett, but certainly Brother Panic. You can find a plethora of master teachers on his channel. Sister Myra, I love her. But yeah, he did probably last month or so. It hasn't been too long. You won't have to dig too deep. He did an interview with David Icke, and he talks about the true ruling class and who's behind and who's pulling the strings for these people in power, the reptilians and things of that nature. He gets into that. Yes, I just started getting into her. I love the way she talks. When she get going, she got that old school, like preacher type of cadence in her speak. But I love how she breaks down astrology. Another person that's good, who's really good at astrology, Dolo the Pilot Man, if he's still up there. I haven't watched him in a long time. But he is like a master astrologer. Oh yeah, she's so good. I should still have in my notes where she was breaking down the zodiacs and everything. That was, I think, even last year or year before last. She did a master breakdown of the zodiac and how they interact with each other and how you truly work with the zodiac signs, each sign on an occult level. It was so good. So that's why I am like revisiting things, you know, because there'd be so much information. And as you mature in your path, you're able to absorb more information. You're able to, you're able to understand more. Because Bobby Hemmett is undefeated when it comes to information that you're not going to find anywhere else. Because I remember when I had my Kundalini awakening almost 20 years ago at this point. It took me a good 10 years after that to even know that's what it was, because I couldn't find any information. I was looking for people to describe my exact experience. I like Vedic astrology. I do. I like to look at both systems because I do feel like in Vedic astrology, I feel like my attributes are more accurate than whatever it is that we go off of. I can't remember whether we call it tropical or sidereal, the American system. I can't remember. Because I think in Vedic astrology, I might be getting confused. Getting the systems. But in Vedic astrology, I believe it is, I'm like a Scorpio moon and not a Sagittarius moon. But both kind of make sense now that I've gotten older. But I can't remember. So no. Okay, sidereal. Yes. So yeah. What was I saying? Oh, Bobby Hemmett. I was searching for years and years trying to get an explanation for my experience. And it was him. I came across it. I want to say it was the Apocalypse of the Heart video. He has so many. And I'm like, so that's what happened. And so I could have burst into flames. Because when I tell you, raising up your Kundalini, if you haven't done it, it is not for the faint of heart. Because if you do this shit right, the surge of energy that's going to come up from your body will feel like you're about to be ripped in half. First, the peace that passes all understanding washes over you. Then the Kundalini rises and it's just so much energy. You feel like you're just going to just fly apart. And I'm like, what the hell was this experience? I was what did you call it? I was quantum leaping while I was awake. All type of shit was going on. after that experience. My psychic abilities went through the roof. I could see in the dark. Like, I could see filaments glowing in the bulbs, and they hadn't been used recently. I would just walk in a pitch black room and could see. Oh, the Kundalini is not for the faint of heart. And for me, it just happened. I wasn't even trying to. Oh, wow. Yes, I have an interesting relationship with snakes. I remember I was talking cash shit in my mind about somebody. I was thinking to myself, like, I'm the realest motherfucker they know. All of this, blah, blah, blah. You know how I get sometimes. And a snake was like right there while I was hanging out the clothes. And the eyes looked human. That was so weird about it. It was looking at me and I was looking at it. And I went on, went on in the house. Because I didn't know whether it was poisonous or not. But yes, the energy is amazing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Your powers will come online working with that Kundalini energy. For sure. And snakes are very powerful creatures. While we're on the subject, it always bothered me when people were afraid of snakes. Because a lot of people are afraid of snakes only because of, you know, the snake is supposed to be the devil. Wow. Yeah. It's interesting. I mean, the wildlife, because, you know, according to the Bible, they all could speak at one point. And due to the curse, their mouths were sewn up. But I have had a turtle come up to me like I was a long lost relative that it hadn't seen. Like, it literally looked, it looked happy. Like, I haven't seen you in forever. I don't know what energy was picking up on in me that day. But yes, I haven't had animals per se talk to me. The trees talk to me. A tree saved me from getting pooped on one day. It told me don't come any closer. And the exact spot I was about to come to, a bird pooped. And I was like, well, thank you, tree. That was one of the ancestors. Looking out. Yeah. Yeah, it's so much. If you haven't watched, it might be up here, The Secret Life of Plants, that documentary. That's a good documentary to watch about how plants communicate and how they remember things. And what's his name? Dang, Stevie Wonder. He made the music for that album. So that's some good music to listen to meditate to as well. Yes, girl. That bird almost had me. I was about to come up to the tree and hug it. And I'm like, don't come any closer. And so I just stopped. Right there. The bird pooped. Oh my God. Because you know I would have been pissed. Ugh. Yes, definitely. It is very interesting. Like the experiments that they did showing that plants have energy. For all the vegans out there that think they're doing something, you're not. That cabbage was screaming when you cut it. And the cabbage in the refrigerator is terrified of you. Because it felt it. Like the connection. It felt what you did to its cousin over there thinking you doing something. That's what killed. I mean, it's like it's all living. And according to like Hinduism or like the Vedas or whatever, humans are called man plants. So there's something about that too. You know, I'm like, everything that's growing and living is living. But like you said, everything has a spirit, even the rocks. So like, I try to, you know, talk to things and let it know, listen. Listen, that cabbage, if you got any more in the refrigerator, is nervous and trembling, honey. Because it saw. It heard it through the cabbage vine what happened. Okay? Who is that? Who you talking about? I Shine? Beyonce or somebody else? Because we've been talking about some of everything. But yeah, I try to like communicate and I don't always do it. But like, hey, this is what's about this is what's about to go down. Okay? Thank you for your sacrifice and things like that, you know, to change the energy. Because everything is truly connected, even the so-called non-living things, the rocks and crystals and especially those things, because they're so old and have such a memory. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, wow. Yeah, we've been off topic for a while. I've been up here for over an hour. We can talk about some of everybody, Beyonce and all types of folks. So I wasn't sure who you was talking about. Wow. Now that's crazy. Mm. And that puts an interesting spin on things, doesn't it? Because once the government get involved, then you know is you're looking at people threatening you and your family and all types of stuff. But that's wild. Like I mean, I know she's very knowledgeable and powerful witch. But what was the threat? I guess her authenticity. Oh, definitely. If you ever tried to watch my whatchamacallit video about COVID, that's the only video on my channel that is glitchy as hell. Because I was talking about what was really going down. And that's why I'm not worried about monetizing on YouTube. Because I feel like as soon as you monetize, then they're going to really try and mess with you. I don't want your little chump change. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mm-hmm. I got one of her decks. Folks got it better stand strong. And all we can do as far as like our people that are spiritual, when you have children, teach them. Teach them the ways of the dark arts. So it's because my thing is, I mean, I understand it when you start threatening certain people, but if you just coming for me, okay. You gonna wish you hadn't, is what's gonna end up going down. Because no. Well, that's a lot of people, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, word on the street is that Miss Wendy Williams ain't been right since she spoke on Tabitha Brown. And honestly, when it comes to like certain folks, you know, that thump that Bible hard, but they in certain levels of stardom and celebrity, listen close, because they'll tell on themselves about what they really into. Excuse me. And then a lot of people too, it be a money grab. You know what I'm saying? Because it is, at the end of the day, it's way more Christians than witches. So if you trying to make a buck, that's the way to go. Mm-hmm. I mean, but that's the thing with a whole bunch of folks that will condemn you to hell because you this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, they got a whole skull, feathers, all type of stuff up in they prayer closet. Maybe because, like I was saying earlier, I saw years ago, about 6 years ago, she made all the videos private. Then sometime later, I don't know what time later, they were available again, and now everything is gone. Even her makeup channel. Now I might have watched a video or two on her makeup channel, so it's like, okay, what was witchy over there? That everything got to go. You know, never say never, but I'm with the shits. You're not gonna threaten me too tough. Okay. I scare nightmares. Okay. I don't know what them entities was, but they pushed me out, said, get out. I will not be intimidated, not even in my dreams. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss her though. Let me make a note so I can remember, because I don't want nobody thinking that she done passed. So I need to change the title of the video. Something is definitely off. You know, the same brightness and this light that she had on her other videos is not there. Yeah, I know. That's another reason why I was so connected to her. Yeah, me too. And then too, what I didn't like was how everybody came down so hard on her. Her little witchy friends and things. Cause it's like, okay, I get it. You feel betrayed in a way or what, but that ain't your motherfucking business. Everybody has to follow their own path at the end of the day. So it's like, if you were genuinely, truly her friend, where's the smear campaign coming from? Wish her well and go about your witchy business. So that might be too, because everybody and their mama was coming out making videos and talking shit. And people that she was close to. Like, disagree, have your feelings, be sad, betray, all of the things. Like, I get it. I won't say I necessarily felt betrayed, because she's not me. Like, she's her own woman. She's got to live her own life. I can't, judge nobody too hard for their choices. I can find them odd and voice my opinion, but to feel betrayed, that I feel like that's a bit much. But I was definitely sad, to see her go, because she's been such a great mentor and teacher. Oh, wow. So she ain't working at the apartment complex no more either? Yeah, it's a lot. Mm. I know it had been a while since I watched her. I mean, as you go on your journey, you know, the people you started out with, you start venturing and just doing your own damn thing. So I'm sure it's a whole bunch of things that I missed. Because I know she would go all out during Halloween. They would let her do that. But what I have seen, most of her stuff was like confined to her office. Me too. I used to love it. I used to think it was the coolest thing in the world. Like, your boss so cool. You can have your artists up in your office. Everybody seemed real chill. Her friends and everything. Like, she just had a full life. And I just loved it. I just loved to watch her live in her authentic witchiness. She would do so many videos in that office during the time, her downtime and things, and just sit there. I mean, it was so much. She would even have little things on her desk. So, I mean, I'm going to be making more videos myself up here if y'all want to make some suggestions. And I did open up the community post section, because now anybody can write on the community posts and stuff. So you can definitely start some discussions and leave some suggestions there. But it's like I got to come back out of the woodwork. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people leaving and things. I need the people to know I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? I've just been more focused on my other channel. If you're not aware, I do have a second channel, Relentless Beauty. That's my lifestyle channel, like beauty and hair and all of that. But I got to make some more videos up here. That's why I'm like, I'm going to just pop up here. Me too. I'm definitely enjoying it. I'm going to just pop up here. I ain't even going to warn nobody. Let's see who got their notification bells on. Okay. Yes. Try to keep your job now. Don't get caught. Not in this economy. But yes, I'm like, I got to come up here. It might seem like I'm late because everybody made their videos 2 years ago. But I didn't know her channel was completely gone until this very day. I'm like, no. It's so much. I love the way she worked. Like, she would make doll babies in a jar that didn't even look like doll babies. Like, it was just so authentic and just, you know, intuitive and things, the way she would work her magic and stuff. And I just loved it. I wonder how her mom feels. Because as far as I know, her mama wasn't no Christian. Maybe their paths look different. Oh my God. And her whatchamacallit, was it her spirit talk videos? I used to miss them. Spirit seeking. Because she didn't like to say ghost hunting because she felt that was disrespectful. Her spirit seeking videos. I used to love her spirit seeking videos. And the stories and things about how, you know, weird things would happen when they would look for their spirits and stuff and visit graveyards at night. Yes, the shopping halls, because maybe she was a shopaholic, honey. And the candles and the big jars of herbs. She was such a vibe. She truly was. She was such a vibe, and she will be sorely missed. Wait, let's give her some time. Let's give her some time. Maybe she'll pop up on us in a few years. Like, I'm back, which is, yes, the incense, everything. Her candles, all of the stuff, all of the things. I was trying to think. Excuse me, I can't remember how many years ago it was. But like when she was still doing her her Etsy business, and she was so excited about how many orders she had. And that's like one of the last videos of hers I watched. How she was just so grateful about how, you know, her business was booming and everything. Now she gone, child. We gotta support the people that's still here. Because I was definitely another person that I was terribly upset. Ran my blood pressure up. Yeah, I do too. I have a feeling like give it a few years and she's gonna be back. I hope. Oh my God. But when Brother Panic passed, I was distraught. I had a feeling because he looked like something was going on. And he was losing patience with the people. And then, this was 2 years or so ago now. Because I was pregnant at the time. I was on my way to an OBGYN appointment. I don't know for sure what happened to him. I think he had cancer, but I don't know for sure. That's just what I feel from looking at him. That's what I think was going on with him. Because I could tell for a few years his skin was starting to change, and he was like sitting on a donut and all of this. So I think it was something along those lines. Luckily, so many people have downloaded or recorded his video, so a lot of his stuff is still up. Because his channel is gone too. I wasn't surprised because, I mean, he a true occultist, so it's like when he gone, that's it. I thought he would at least left the videos behind, but I wasn't surprised. Yeah, he did. It was something. I feel like he was battling some sort of serious illness. But yeah, I was on my way to my BGYN appointment, and that notification popped up with his wife and B.O.B. I'm like, oh my God, this is it. It's official. You know? So what I'm happy about, though, he was able to produce, he was able to produce that album with B.O.B. Because Frankie Lyman, if y'all haven't heard that song by B.O.B., was so good. Yes, ma'am. Okay, the Empress of Goddesses, because I'm the Queen Goddess. Now, I'm going to put her higher than me, okay? Because, listen, she out here changing timelines and paradigms, okay? She be creating words and putting new words in the lexicon. Pick Musha, Sharkeisha, Bonetta, Dusty Child, Saweetie talking about fuck a fake, what is it? Fuck a fake nigga and a pick me bitch. I'm like, that's Shera. Saweetie watching Shera. Then there's somebody, I'm not familiar with this artist, but it's on Shera's Instagram. Some artist is like saying all her little stuff in their song. And there's so many people. T.S. Madison is a student of Shera. Like, you know her students because they say little things. You know what I'm saying? Yes, ma'am. She is not new to this. She is true to this. I'm so glad that she is finally getting her shine. Because I came across her occult channel probably years before I even came across the SheraSeven, the infamous SheraSeven. Yes, Lizzo put her in one of her songs too. Yeah, she did. So many people. But yeah, I used to watch her, her occult videos first. And then I just happened to, that's what I do. I went on her channel and saw her other channels, and I saw that, and the rest is history, honey. SheraSeven, baby. Okay. I don't know. Well, let me ask y'all first before I give my thoughts. And I don't mean to be insensitive, okay? We chopping it up. Do you think that her husband passing was spiritual, or it was just his time? Let me give y'all a moment. to answer. Don't be scared. Okay. Yeah, I don't either. I know. Listen, congratulations. I'm so happy. She was on, I can't remember. She was featured on like some mainstream news channel, yeah, as a financial advisor. And she finally, oh, because of TikTok, people were taking her videos and putting them on TikTok. So that's what's helping her main channel blow up. I'm like, it's about time. And folks, I was seeing just yesterday, I was looking at one of her videos. Yes, ma'am. And one of the comments was like, this video is 8 years old. I thought she was new. No, ma'am. She's even older than 8 years. She's been on here for almost as long as YouTube has existed. She'd have been up here for a while. I am so happy that she is getting her recognition and her shine. But yes, I don't think it was natural either. I don't. Because I remember, do y'all remember that live? When he talking about he wanted a divorce? And then the scandal, and I don't know what for sure was going on with Michaela Pink and her scandal and all of that foolishness. Because it seemed like they was going through some legal things at the same time. Now, shit didn't happen the way it went down for Michaela. Maybe. I mean, she is a master occultist. For sure. Listen, I was cracking up. And the fact that she ain't bothered to make it private, members only, she ain't took it down. Nothing. Raw. I want a divorce. Yeah, that was. But I'm just saying how it seemed like there was some like that. I feel like that was maybe the beginning of some issues that led up to now. But she was able to navigate and things away from it. Unlike Michaela, I mean, she was just fraudulent. And you knew better than to take them people money and spend it like that. So I don't know what's going on with her. Because I did used to watch Michaela Pink too. Okay. That makes sense. If it was. You know. Because I used to watch Michaela Pink too, and I did like her because she was funny and she, you know, she was more raw in her things. As far as like her delivery and the real of it all. But you could tell with some extra stuff going on. Because one thing that stuck out to me that was odd was she was talking about how some random man, she rubbing on his chest and all of this extra stuff, and he gave her some money. It's like, ma'am, this sounds very SW-ish. Now, I done had folks buy me stuff and pay for things and things. But I ain't rubbed up on nobody. And I've never had a stranger give me money. Like, why are you rubbing up on this man's chest? And he gave you $200, I think it was, in the middle of the grocery store. Like, wait a minute now. Wait a goddamn minute. That sounds suspect. Yes, very much so. I'm trying to tell you, I shine. It's like, okay. I'd definitely, you know, been in the store and okay. Like, my son will come up to, because that's how they'll do too. When I'm out with my kids, they'll get your kids something. So, a pair of shoes and, well, okay, well, thank you. And I'm out the door. You want to be a good Samaritan, you're going to be blessed back. Okay? But don't ask me for my number. No. At all. I'm over the male race. Cause child, I tell you about another spell folks under. This red pill spell. Folks are truly out here losing their damn minds. But yeah, back to whatchamacallit. I feel like, I don't know, that whole thing, with the Michaela thing and then the whole divorce. So I feel like it was some things brewing for a while, and she went ahead and did what needs to be done. Okay? Activated them life insurance policies. Now we just gossiping. Know how true it is, but I got a feeling, and we got a feeling. You got, I mean, anytime somebody that you know is into the things and folks start passing around them, it's like, did you do that? Was that the craft or coincidence? Okay. But that took me out. So I said, what? File for a divorce. you can't even find the website yourself. You see how much you need me? Or whatever she said. Child, Shera is not to be tampered with. At all. At all. I love her. But yeah. So we're all on one accord. But here's the thing though. We do get blamed. But what folks need to realize is we don't have to lift a finger. Our ancestors with the shits. Our spirit guides and our spiritual quarters with the shits. That's what they sold out, child. I was trying to get them. I wanted to. It was sold out. I'm like, let me see. I wanted to see too. Now, I tell you one thing I did buy. Oh, you got it. I need to sign up so I'll be notified when it comes back in stock. Now, one thing I did try was the oud. I can't remember the name of the brand. But yeah, I mean, I got compliments and stuff. I didn't too much care for it. I don't really like the smell of oud. It's a little too masculine for me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah. See, that's why I be making a lot of my own stuff. Because, like we were talking about earlier, the quality of things, and then so much be a cash grab and stuff these days, and people cut corners and it's viral, like that pink sauce lady. Can we talk about that real quick while I done brought it up? How the hell she get in daggone Walmart without the FDA approving all of this stuff? It's a bunch of shit going on in this timeline. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I definitely gotta sign up and get it, child. Have y'all tried her elixirs and things? Now, I haven't. Like I said, the only thing that she recommended, it wasn't even her brand. I think the website was Royal Bloodline of Oud. And I got one of the ouds. I don't even remember which one I got, but I mean, I would get compliments. Yeah. Put it on your clothes instead. Because, I mean, it lasts long on your clothes anyway. Yeah, and that's a thing, too. Like, my chemistry is odd. Well, I won't say odd. It's just like I have, if you use like the little pheromone things that doesn't have a scent at all, and it just brings out your natural scent. I have like a tropical scent. And I was like, okay, well, now that makes sense. Because it's like the little tropical fragrances that I used to buy back in the day. It's like, this don't agree with me. Who? Oh, you talking about Brother Panic? Yeah, I know. All the greats. I mean, I kind of get it. It's like you put the information out there. Either you gon' put in the work, absorb it, take notes, record, and keep it pushing, or you just miss out. Oh, he did? That was the same person? Because I don't even remember who. I just remember the website and she would talk about it. I don't remember, I don't even know to remember who was behind the Oud person, the Oud website. Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's people dabbling in stuff and then they start a business and then they get scared or what? Okay. Okay, I don't even know who that is. I know she be doing videos with dang it, what is his name? I thought that man was a preacher. The black guy. Dang it, I can't even think of his name. That she does videos with a lot. Is he? No, I think he has hair. Because I think there's about two black guys that she does videos with. I can't think of what his name is. Let me see if I can find it. No, I'm talking about somebody else that she does videos with. Not Taran. Let me see if I can find who I'm talking about. This person that's he's an occultist as well, I guess you could say. Oh, I gotta put Usher in. Hold up. Let's see. Is it Hicks? Oh, okay. No, I ain't never seen her do a video with a guy that by that description. Let's see. Is it Bill somebody? Let's see if it'll pop up. Cause it's gonna bother me until I find until I find it. Okay, I see a ball guy, but then I don't see the name of him up here. She don't have the people name in the Is it Billy somebody? I want to say the person that I'm thinking of is Billy somebody. I see him on other occult channels as well. I'm trying to find it, y'all. I might just have to find it later on and then pop it in the community post section or the comments of this video. I mean, come on. It ain't been that long since you did a video with him. See, that's the only thing about following people. I'm trying to find his name. Cause for a long time, I didn't click on his video because I thought he was a pastor. And then I saw him on her channel. I'm like, oh, I guess he ain't who I thought he is. Okay, this, come on. Really? It's been this long? I don't see it up here. Billy Carson. That's who it is. Thank you. Billy Carson. Yeah. Okay. Woo, because that was gonna just bother my brain until I found it. Yes. Thank you so much, Asha. Yeah, him. I don't know why I thought he was a pastor. I guess Billy Graham, Billy Carson. I don't know. Maybe I thought. I know they ain't the same people, but I don't know. Maybe it's his name. Sounds very dignified and reverend like. Cause you know most black folks, when they get all up into the things, they become Heru. All of these different names, they gotta change their name and be something else. But yes, Billy Carson, that's who I was talking about. I would have been scrolling forever, Ashan. I had finally got into the 4 years. But Shera does videos all the time. I need to buckle down and do more videos. I gotta just cut on the camera. I don't know, maybe I'll just start going live more or something and just chop it up and talk. Because it's so much that I be wanting to say. And then it's like, oh no, the timing isn't right, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes, 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 I used to watch him. Yeah, Man of Letters. Yeah, I liked him. Yeah, I forgot all about him. I know, I need to. I'm gonna just pop up on the line. Y'all make sure y'all have your notification bell on. And I just pop and what's going on? What hurt? He hit you? What'd he do? Okay. We're gonna beat him up. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. She a trip. My daughter coming here talking about her big brother hit her. Ain't nobody hit her. Okay, cool. Yeah, I definitely had to check out her playlist. Because, see, I'm a purist. I don't know what you want to call it. When I like somebody, I'm going to go back to the oldest video I'm just going to watch. I'm just going to watch all thousands of them. Because it's like, when I come across somebody like that has the juice, has the light, I just go over there. Like, I don't be trying to experiment. Like, I got my handful of people of tarot readers that I watch, and that's it. I don't even be trying to find no new people because it's like, I don't know. It's too many scammers and fraudulent people, especially these days. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to check out her playlist. But yes, I am going to be making more lives. I just pop up here randomly and stuff and just talk. Listen, I'm so over it. I'll be so mad when I realize some AI. I'll be thinking it's real. Because it's like, okay, especially if you haven't traveled and things. And for me, it's like, I know nature can pull some stunts, honey. And I'll be looking like, oh my God, AI. Like, I thought this was a real flower. I'm all excited, like, ooh, this is beautiful. And it's fake. Pisses me off. What a world. I feel sorry for my children. I'm not going to feel too sorry because, I mean, they have me. So they know, they know something. But it's like the world that they have to grow up in is so totally different. I guess that's how people felt, maybe how our grandparents felt. Or great-grandparents. With how technology progressed in things. Okay. Listen, all of my kids are officially gainfully employed. So that was my son letting me know when he get off. But yeah. Yes, I am. I am. I've been missing y'all. I really have. Like, I feel bad. I'm so happy. Like my views stay good, and like my subscriber count is just going up, and I barely post. I'm like, I need to come back up here, especially with everybody, all of the people leaving and things. I need y'all to know I am still here, honey. Okay, and still witchified, still occultified. You know, it is. It is. Especially the one that's at work right now because you know, I don't know whether she had, you know, that stuff in her, his old manager where he used to work, or I mean, because he did say she treated everybody like shit. Thank you. So she was being funny and stuff. First of all, he had gotten sick. Everybody like well, not everybody, but a few of the kids had come down with, I don't know, some sort of virus or something a while back. And so, you know, if you're working with food, you're not supposed to come in when you got certain things. And he, you know, like, I'm sick, and she acting a fool. Like, if you don't show up today, then you're fired. And then he wasn't fired. Cause I'm like, well, we're gonna press this and get it in writing. What's going on? And like, no, you not. I expect you to see blah 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 blah. See you the next shift. He comes in, and she kicks him right back out. So I'm like, okay, we don't have to deal with this. This is your first job. We're not dealing with no hostile work. You don't have to be here at all. So, you know, the type of person I am, like, let me record since you want to be funny acting. I don't know what the fuck her problem is. I'm going to record him turning in his uniform because I bet not see not now discrepancy in his paycheck. And he did. So, you know, now he got another job. And this is better because his brother already works here too, and he likes it there, and the managers and everybody is nice. So it's like, cool. Now I ain't got folks in 3 different spots all over the city. You know, just one little area, boom, come on. Make my little rounds and pick everybody up and keep it pushing. But yes, I am definitely proud of them. It's an experience because I am partly an empty nester. My oldest, if you've been rocking with me for years, that video is private now. But my oldest is grown, y'all, and been out of the house for a year now. So I cried. So dramatic. I was waving my little napkin, how they do when the people went off the war on the ship. But yes, he has been gone. So I'm proud of him. Because he went a whole new route, child. I thought I had at least 4 more years with him. I thought he was going to go to university. No, he did his little program because he's in tech. He went and got his little certifications and hit it. I mean, it just hit me out the blue. Like, okay, he got his job. I still gonna, I don't have 4 years, but maybe I got at least a year or so, and he gonna save up his money and get him a place or do what he gonna do. Child, listen. Let me tell you something. Put your spells in place now. He need to be under a spell from the very beginning. And if you find him unsuitable, then you do your cut and clears and your uncrosses and things afterward. But the way the dating pool is now, honestly, listen, you can be a mother without these men. Go to the sperm bank, adopt, because they own one. The thing is, they've always been on one. It's just that we as women have been so programmed to be male-centered, and now we're not. We waking up. And it's like, y'all always been bullshit. And what's the point? Why are you here? What is your purpose, sir? Listen. But that ain't nothing. That's all it was. Is, you know, that's what I'm realizing. They were always on that bullshit. Strong spells and strong prayers is what you got to have. Bind them, Okay? Keep their ass in a jar and shake it. Shake it hard and shake it often. Because I would say they have lost their mind, but I don't think they had much of one to begin with. Now, I know I got some men that I got probably about half and half of men subscribers, but listen, y'all know what y'all be on. It's more men that be trying to get love spells on women than the other way around. Be safe out here, okay? I'm telling you. But yeah, child, he surprised me. My husband was going out of state. Well, last year. And my son was like, well, can I just ride with daddy and move? What? What do you mean you moving out? Child, I was devastated. But yeah, he still keep in touch with his brothers, okay? He called me every now and again, but I always hear his voice, and it's like he ain't left. But yeah, these men are something else. I can only imagine, child. Because now they're in their princess era now. They want to know, how can you give them the soft life? Like, sir, if you don't get on hormone replacement and get your testosterone levels up, because every generation, the testosterone levels getting lower and lower and lower. And now they really did lost their mind. And it's like, okay, who you think to take care of you? Why can't you be just as ambitious as the women out here? Why can't you go back to school? Why can't you work 2 and 3 jobs and go to school? Because we're out here doing superhero shit. Shout out to all the ladies handling their business and doing the damn thing. It's like, why can't y'all? What's wrong with y'all? Put them in a job and keep them there. You got to put your magie in place from the very beginning. So you, first of all, want to attract somebody that's too much about the bullshit anyway. And then whatever deficiency they got, use the magic to work it out. So these men are a trip. I can only imagine. Honestly, I'm going to tell you right now. If things don't, work out with my husband or whatever, or life happen, whatever. Yes, ma'am. You are welcome. Like, I would not remarry. I probably wouldn't even date. But y'all can't do nothing for me. Can I get vulgar? Y'all can't do nothing for me but F-S and give me some money and don't breathe too hard and get out of my damn face. That's all y'all good for. I'm going to put you on the blade. And that's what I'm going to do. That's the only thing you can do for me. Get on this corner and sell it, honey. Because that's what they act like anyway. Like, why don't you just, I don't know, get into porn? Y'all, I mean, it's too many men out here acting like they porn stars. Can't keep a job. Sir, get it how you live. You already doing it. You might as well get paid. And then I hate how so many men out here, they got this stigma. They don't want to go to the sex workers. But you want to treat a regular woman like that's what they are. What's wrong with you? Because it's plenty of people out here, and they got all these, it's different tiers. Whatever your budget is, it's somebody out here for it. But see, I think what it is, too, many men don't like looking in the mirror. Because it's like, oh, shit. Yes, this is your level. This is your realm. This is where you belong. Why are you over here with Miss Madam that got her shit together and ambition and buying her third house? What can you do for her? Why are you here? Child, the money is on the dresser. I put the money on the door to let you in, and the money is on the dresser when you leave. And leave expeditiously, as T.I. would say. And the homosexuals, child. Oh my God, do y'all watch, what's his name? The Public Offender? Because the videos he be doing. And it's like, this is what's going on out here? I guess I just need to, I need to wear some stronger spells on the one I got. Because this is what's going on out here. I'm going to be on the news. Neighbors described Danielle as a quiet woman who kept to herself, but all of that changed. On the night of September, listen, out of here, gone. I'm gonna be so proud in the mugshot. Yep, he gone. Because, child, these folks are something else. What was it? I was watching, it was like a TikTok, and the woman, she knew of the guy. Listen, on the news. But she like kind of knew the guy. They had maybe went on one date. And he gonna ask her, so when I fly out here, should I get a round trip ticket or should I get a one-way ticket? So you're not even gonna ask to move in the woman's house. You just gonna show up. I don't get it. I don't get it. But you know what? I mean, I do get it, but I don't. I understand what's going on. It's no justification for it. See, when you're on the top of the food chain, in humanity that is, you get real complacent and you feel like, well, I'm me. And so I'm him, I'm this, and so I don't need to do all this, that, and the third. And us being women, oh no, we can't just be whatever and get away with it. We have to actually show up. Because folks trying to keep us out of stuff any daggone way just from being women. And especially being women of color if y'all are. But these folks just think, okay, well, we can just do whatever and get away with it. No, we're in the age of Aquarius now. And karma comes around quick these days. You have to be on your P's and Q's. You have to elevate. Like, it's no more you can just do whatever and get the same. No, the spell is wearing off. We see off of what y'all are now. We realize, oh, we have been hoodwinked. And the thing of it is, what they don't realize, because they be so unaware in things and so in their own world and not caring what we got going on or what we have to say. I'm gonna come back to that in a minute. They don't realize this. Our grandparents and parents have been teaching us what's what. It ain't gonna be no hope for these little boys out here with the children we raising. But yes. So for me, karma is cause and effect. Okay. I don't really subscribe to this whole I definitely don't subscribe to the threefold law. I feel like that's total bullshit. And I don't subscribe to this, oh, somebody's keeping track or something's keeping track and punishment and all of that. I feel it's truly cause and effect. And I feel like, yes, you can get around karma. I say you've Like the whole, like, let's just keep it magical. Say you curse somebody. The effect is the curse, and also the spiritual team or whatever they got going on wanting to retaliate against you. That would be the effect. But you can put another cause in place. Your uncrossings, your cleansings, your protections. So that's going to have its effect as well to counteract that effect. That's why you uncross, and that's why you cleanse after you do reversings and curse work, even if it's justified. Because too many people don't care about justification. Now, me personally, I work justified, because in my heart of hearts and what I believe, and that's another thing too, it's all in what you believe as well. If I'm justified, you can't touch me. Because how I work, it would take me a lot to curse and do certain things, do certain types of magic anyway. So if you've brought me to that point, not only do you deserve it, you're not going to be able to do nothing to me. Because I know this is what you deserve. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about karma. I truly believe, and it's going back to the belief thing, it's, do you believe that what you've done is wrong and deserves to be punished? Because a lot of people be bringing karma on themselves. And here's my issue with karma, and I mean, okay, maybe one of our generations, the later generations are going to see it, but my thing is, it's too much evil and stuff that been worked on this planet, and ain't nobody paying the piper. So where is the karma? Karma only comes for certain people? No. So I feel like it's more of, just like if you drop a ball, I can catch it. The cause was the effect of the cause was supposed to be the ball was going to hit the ground. I put another cause in place and interrupted it. So that's how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? If you believe you deserve to be punished, you're going to be bringing some stuff on yourself. And it's not necessarily the person or the spirits or whoever coming after you. Yeah. Because a whole race of people shouldn't even be on the planet if karma worked how folks think karma works. Yeah, so that's how I feel about that. Oh wow, I've been up here 2 hours. Oh my. Well, listen, I will definitely be going live more often. So definitely let me know again in the community post section if you have some topics. But I'm going to just be popping up here. Thank you. I'm going to just be popping up here and just talking, chopping it up. Maybe do some spells and things live, just whatever. It's gonna be whatever. We gonna have a good time. So thank y'all all so much for tuning in. I had a wonderful time. Okay, I love y'all so much for tuning in, staying with me this long. The engagement, I appreciate y'all so much. I'm gonna watch this after it's after it's through to see everything that I said, because I know this was a key. I know we done talked about some stuff, child. So yes, thank y'all all so much, and I will see y'all later. Bye. You welcome. Bye. Hold on. How are you in the live? Okay.